Down the front stretch they go, ready to get underway. 20 times around for the Powri Super Stocks through 3 and 4. Looking at the Pitts Realty restart zone. And Josh Jones will bring the field to life. Taylor Carver in tow right behind him, and Ted Welshmeyer to the outside. After all the racing action that has taken place on this track, it's nice and slicked off. Going to have to really search for grip, and right now Ted Welshmeyer has found it in the middle of the track. Josh Jones started on the pole. He is already back to third, and he's going to possibly lose another spot as Donnie Miller starts to look to his inside. And Taylor Carver, who won last night, running P2 right now in that red number 40. He's got his eyes set on the back bumper of Ted Welshmeyer. Aaron Poe in the 45. He was last year's national champion in this division. He's won some track championships, and now he is starting to make some moves towards the front in a battle for third. Poe grabs the spot away from Josh Jones, so Aaron Poe now up to third, and Donnie Miller looks to the bottom side of Josh Jones as well. He's going to try to take fourth away from him. Welshmeyer, middle of the track, continues to put down some good lap times with Taylor Carver about a half a second behind, but he is eating into that lead that Ted Welshmeyer has. He is now pulling up alongside in a battle for the lead as Donnie Miller grabs fourth away. And here's your battle for the top spot. Welshmeyer topside in that orange and yellow number 21. Taylor Carver in the 40. These are the cars that ran 1-2 last night, with Carver winning and Welshmeyer second. Ted trying it to return the favor. Has a nose out in front. Don't count that 45 of Aaron Poe out as he sits back in third. Great wheel-to-wheel action. Haven't traded paint yet. And a car spins in turn 3, and the Midwest Sheet Metal caution comes out, and it is for Nitro Nick Gibson. Slow pace by Ted Welshmeyer through 3 and 4. Sees the restart zone, steps down on the loud pedal, and we're back at it from Wheatland. Fan out 2, 3, 4 wide, middle and on deeper through the field. As well, Ted Welshmeyer breaks out to a 3-car length advantage, but Aaron Poe is there, and then 2 cars get sideways. Scott Johnson was one of those. Mr. Don Miller was another one. They were running at 4th and 5th at the time. They make contact and bring out the caution again. The Midwest Sheet Metal caution will come out, and a car is also up on the top side. You see the pace truck take the hard left-hand turn off of turn 2. And Ted Welshmeyer back in control of all the cars on the track, has Taylor Carver and Aaron Poe behind him in row 2. Ted Welshmeyer steps on the noisemaker, and Aaron Poe around Taylor Carver he goes. He has his eyes set on the lead. To the outside he goes, and Ted Welshmeyer does not get a good restart as Carver splits him to the inside. Poe to the outside. New race leader on lap number 7, and it will go to Aaron Poe. Aaron Poe last night, the Raven came back to Lucas Oil Speedway, finished outside the top 20. And now he sits P1, but Ted Welshmeyer doesn't want to give the spot up yet. Back to the inside he goes. Off of turn 4 to complete lap number 9. And Aaron Poe at the line by 0.2 seconds over Ted Welshmeyer. Cross flags will be in the air next time for Mike Striegel. Top 2 cars have spread their wings out. They're now about 8 car lengths ahead of Brian Brown that has gotten around Taylor Carver, where it looked like Taylor Carver was on his way to possibly a second straight win. He had gotten around Ted Welshmeyer. Welshmeyer did take the lead back, but now he has fallen off the pace. He is now drifting back through the field. He's now in fourth, and Aaron Poe continues to battle with Ted Welshmeyer. Welshmeyer not going to give the spot up yet. Finished second last night. He was one of the first drivers I talked to down in the pits, and Ted said, I just want to improve one spot. That's all I want. Well, he's still sitting where he was last night, just off the top of the podium. He's close, though. He's a half a car length away from recapturing the lead over Aaron Poe. Aaron, a former track champ at Central Missouri. He did it last year. He did it in 2020. That was after picking up 14 wins on his way to a national championship in the Powri. And Ted Welshmeyer still not going anywhere with 7 to go. Gets down lower on the track than he had been before, and still don't count out Brian Brown, who sits back in third. He's in the catbird seat right now, still nowhere near lap traffic at all. They're going to have a good half a lap before they catch up with any lapped cars. I don't think it will come into effect with only 6 to go. Ted Welshmeyer is searching to find some grip. The Tibbetts, Missouri native won it midway last week. Where you see those cars run right now, that's where they finished the national championship last year. Aaron Poe won the title. Ted Welshmeyer was 1 spot out, and he is down by only 9/100ths of a second. Brian Brown getting closer and closer. Welshmeyer, a little bit of a slide through 3 and 4, and it opens up the door for Brian Brown. 3 cars, all with a shot at taking home the win on the final night of the Spring Nationals. Aaron Poe, Ted Welshmeyer, Brian Brown, they're all there. They're running out of laps. 2 to go this time by, and Aaron Poe is finally able to clear Ted Welshmeyer. Is Welshmeyer letting the tires cool down to try to make one more run at Aaron Poe? White flag in the air. Aaron Poe by 0.4 of a second. Ted Welshmeyer drives it hard into 1 and 2. Brian Brown in his tire tracks down the backstretch. Half a lap to go. Aaron Poe, the defending national champion, looking for his first win. Looky what he found. He found it at Lucas Oil Speedway. Aaron Poe victorious for the first time in 2024, and it comes at the Spring Nationals. Aaron Poe, the Raven, fitting nickname on a pitch black night tonight, picks up the win over Ted Welshmeyer. Brian Brown, the top 3. Last night's winner, Taylor Carver in 4th. Derek Brown up to a top 5 finish. Followed by Henson, Kenny Carroll, Niswanger, Darren Chrysler, and Blaine Ewing. The rest of your top 20, Michael Muskrat. Josh Jones, who started on the pole, comes home in 12th. Donnie Miller was running top 5 before a spin. He gets knocked back down to 13th. Lonnie Duncan's first night here in 19th, and Steve Beach in 20th. Johnny Coates in 21st. Frank Escamilla started dead last. He is the last car on the track whenever the checkered falls over Gibson, Caleb Brown, and Del Doty. Aaron Poe across the scales he goes. Back out to chat down on the front stretch with Mike Striegel whenever he comes back out after picking up the win at the Spring Nationals from the Diamond of Dirt tracks. Aaron Poe's a happy camper. We'll hear from him right after this here on MAV TV.